Alright, here we have a T-28 tail. Notice it has, it's brand new tail, whatever. I'm just cutting right here. Sharp exact enough. So once I cut right there, I'm going to kind of shave off, clean up the ends a little bit. And now it's a super sharp X-Acto knife, fresh one. Carefully trim the edges. Okay, then once you have that done, we're going to take these plastic little hinges here, and we're going to do 4 hinges, basically where the stock one was. So we're going to do one here, one there by the elevator. You got to watch the holes right there. You don't want to put one probably right there, right next to this guy, and then one at the end. So how we do that, you don't want to super glue these together. Go ahead and do one towards the end here, about a 1/4 of an inch off. Slide your X-Acto knife. Just carefully work a slot for that. Then the trick is to take your CA glue with a tip, put just a little dab in there, slide it all the way in, make sure it's straight and level here. Make sure it's moving. Don't get caught up with super glue. If you got a little adapter tip for the super glue, it works better. I don't. So then what you're going to do is meet it up with this section here.
Don't get blood on the phone.
So basically you're going to do the same thing on that side. You're going to glue it. But first I'm going to do this whole section here, and then we'll come back and we'll make sure it all matches up.
Yeah,
and then
so
we'll
now what I'm doing is I'm just going to line this up. I've just set these in there. I haven't glued them in there yet. Get them all straight like they're going to be in there. Like that, get everything lined up. Kids, don't try this at home, you're going to cut yourself. Just like I did. Okay, so very carefully.
So yeah,
the woman get in here. Once you have that spot there.
If this looks like a pain in the ass, because it is. But at the same time, you try rolling a power 10, power 15, power 25, anything like that on your T-28 with a stock elevator, and you're going to be having issues. And this is why we test fit it. You go super gluing stuff right away, you're going to have problems. It's okay if you make the holes a little bit bigger than you need to be. You want to get this test fit nice and all together. There we go. Just like that. Alright, so now on to gluing. Now we've got a proper test fit. Everything looks good and straight. I'm going to go ahead and take off. Remember, this one's already glued in down here. So and what I think I'm going to do this time is I'm going to glue every other one. I glued this one first, I'm going to glue this one first, I'm going to glue that one first, and that one first. Alright, so now on to gluing here. I'll glue this one on. It's a little bit better. This still isn't the right one, you want the stringy one. But this is what we got to deal with up here on the mountain. So I'm going to put a little dab of glue in there. Don't need much. I'll go ahead and slide that in. Make sure it stays straight as I can. And then now, like I said, we'll go on to glue this one here. Same deal. Just a little bit of glue on there. Don't need much. I always usually over glue. I'm trying not to this time, because you over glue, you go pushing it in there, glue spews out, gets on this thing, and you're hosed. So this last one, it's going to be glued into this one, right? I missed the glue spot on that one. There we go. Again, make sure it's nice and straight and still moving. Alright. Alright, so now I need to glue them onto each other. So that glue will fix that.
And there you have it, folks. That's how you modify the T-28 wing to stay together, the elevator. You could try with stock, with high G-force with a hopped up motor, and it'll just rip off, and obviously without an elevator you're kind of screwed flying. So there you have it, folks. Steve-O's T-28 mod.